your hopes and dreams for the future, and using technology and travel to transform your ideas and actions into reality. What you need to know for your June horoscope. Hi, I'm Patricia Tate with willowgracemystic.com, and this is your astrology forecast for June 2023. Scorpio and Scorpio rising. On June 3rd, you're going to have a full moon in Sagittarius. So the full moon is going to be in your second house, and the sun is illuminating your 8th house. So the sun rules your 10th house of career, and it's in the sign of Leo. And so Leo is fierce and loyal, and the sun is who you are. Gemini is your thoughts, your ideas, technology, communication. And the moon in your second house. The second house is your money, your cash, your property, your self-worth. It's your attachments. It's your personal finances. It's your personal property. And so the moon rules your 9th house of travel and foreign people, foreign things, and spirituality, and connecting to people that are far away. So all of this together represents a full moon illuminating something that has to do with your finances, your personal possessions. A full moon in the second house can signal an ending that you have to a culmination of these areas of your life, because it could manifest where you have reached some pinnacle or some ending, or it could be a time when you have saved up enough money that now you can purchase something, or that you've budgeted and you want to now spend it on something or invest in something, or that you get a bonus, or it's about money that could be coming to you, or you could be taking this money and paying off a large debt. But it will be illuminating an area of your life that has to do with your self-worth, your cash, your property. And then on June 5th, Venus enters Leo. Now this will be illuminating more of your 10th house. So with your career, manifesting creatively and focusing on what do you really love. Remember that the 10th house is not always your career, but is also how people see you and the legacy that you leave behind. And then on June 11th, Pluto enters Capricorn. So Pluto has just moved into Aquarius in March, and now it's going to backslide into your 3rd house. So Pluto entering Capricorn, it goes back after spending a few months in Aquarius because it wants you to finish or finalize some transformations regarding your goals, your ambitions, your life direction, your responsibility that have to do with technology and has to do with travel, or things that have to do with your close to home or schooling or education. And then Mercury on the same day, Mercury enters Gemini. Now, Mercury entering Gemini, it likes to be there because that's its natural ruler. It is at home here. So now you're going to have this 8th house area of your life that's filled with the extra mental energy, new ideas, and a lot of the ability to have short-term plans to focus on over the next coming weeks. Keep your mind and body busy with a lot of variety. And so this could mean you connecting with other people. This could be you with shared resources. This could be you diving into the occult. This could be you looking over contracts that have to do with shared resources, with alimony, child support. It's other people's money, it's death, and it's rebirth. Then we have, moving forward on June 17th, Saturn is going to station retrograde in Pisces. So Saturn has just moved into Pisces in March. It is going to stay in this house for the next 3 years. This is your 5th house of fun and joy and children and what brings you pleasure. Now, Saturn retrograde tends to be a little bit more restrictive and limiting more than usual because it's in the sign of Pisces. So this limits or restricts your spirituality, your creativity, your intuition. So use this time to focus inwardly on your personal karma and releasing old and outdated thoughts and ideas regarding your children, affairs, or art, or music, or things that bring you joy. This is the house of what you create, or what you do, and what you can share for the outside world. Then on the 18th, you're going to have this new moon in Gemini. Now, new moons, This is lighting up your 8th house. This has been a focal point of the month. New moons bring fresh starts, clean slates, these great ideas. The moon rules your 9th house of you connecting with others and you diving into spirituality, taking classes, taking workshops. Student becomes a teacher. So all of this adds into this new moon having your mind spinning with these great ideas and new plans, using these shared resources of how do I make this stuff happen. The idea is to start these new projects that you can complete quickly or things that you can use your mind for. Now, the 8th house is commonly considered death, sex, and taxes, but it's more about transformation and birth. So identifying possibly your negative habits and letting them die in order for you to create new positive ones. This is also where we address any shared resources that we have with people, meaning the alimony, the inheritance, and taxes. Remember that this is the +1 house where we have shared things together. And so assess these joint assets and review your financial goals, whether they be together or alone. Identify your intense emotions and power plays that can be triggered at this time. The new moon passes through this house, so tread lightly and allow it to bring out things that you need or illuminate things that you need to work on. So let's take a sneak peek at what July holds. It has your focus on a new moon that's going to have you starting something new that's going to offer you deep transformation and the ability to clear out your old ways or karma, because the new moon in July is going to be opposite of Pluto and squaring the South Node. So for an in-depth understanding of your astrology, please schedule at willowgracemystic.com. I would love to hear your thoughts on how this resonates with you in the comments below. To hear updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.